if you ask me, that gal there, that's nothing. Whenever you see that, it's like all that is a butt. You got two big old cheeks, and it's like the devil is using this. Even in, we were talking a little bit ago about that Madagascar, and how it's just everybody just look at my butt. This is a butt. It's like, what is it about a butt that got everybody just nuts?
It's the devil.
Yeah,
the devil he's mocking mankind by giving man an inordinate attraction to and for a behind, a butt.
And since the devil's a sodomite, a homosexual, that's a natural inclination for him to go a butt.
So you put a tramp stamp right above your butt, the crack of your butt, and now you don't even wear underwear. You go commando without even wearing underwear. And little Britney Spears now shows you her vagina spread eagle all over the world, and everybody still buys the records and applauds her, and they're just caught up in the iconic worship of Britney Spears after having shown you her vagina full spread. The swimmer, this guy, the Olympic swimmer, toking on marijuana, and everybody giving him a free pass. Crazy. See, the world is in this hodgepodge of insanity. So you gotta pull out. You gotta step back. You gotta get to Jesus Christ to get sanity back in order to be saved. If you don't get to Jesus Christ now, I really believe you will lose your mind.
That's right.
You'll lose your mind down because it's just that intense.
And it's just that close to the end.
And they that saw it told them how it befell him that was possessed with the devil, and also concerning the swine. And they began to pray or beg Jesus to depart out of their coast.
That's crazy. There you go. I mean, the guy that healed, made the guy right and normal and sane.
They're afraid.
They demanded him to leave. Get out of here. Get out of here. Man, they were probably nasty. You know?
Well, why would you be angry at a man that had just delivered an insane person? Because the people had spirits too.
The same thing.
But they looked normal. See, if you're listening to us right now and you're getting irritated by us, the demons in you are getting irritated.
Yeah.
That's what's doing it. That's the telltale sign to let you know you got demonic infiltration into your psyche and your personality. They get mad because of exposure.
Right.
The people were angry because Jesus exposed that demon. And they knew, not the people, but the demons living in the people, they knew that Jesus could expose them.
That's a red alert.
So get out of here.
Yeah.
Get away from us. And when he was coming to the ship, he that had been possessed with the devil begged him that he might be with him. Howbeit Jesus suffered him not, but saith unto him, Go home to thy friends and tell them how great things the Lord hath done for thee, and hath had compassion on thee. And he departed and began to publish in Decapolis how great things Jesus had done for him, and all men did marvel. So what's he want? He wants the testimony. To tell people what had been done for this man.
Because that's what I look at somebody, really, truthfully, I look at Ellen DeGeneres, and it makes me sad looking at her, because I can see it on her face. You can see a sadness in her face sometimes when she's, just there's like a downward turn into her face, because deep down, these people know that they ain't right. They just know
and they have the heavy oppression.
It's pitiful to see somebody like that.
And see, right now you'll get homosexuals who'll get angry. You don't understand that's the spirit that's got you chained up and bound. That would hate for you to be
chained up and bound
from being sodomized, bent over a bed rail every night, being sodomized like an animal as a grown man.
It's
a nasty, hairy, bearded, warped man sodomizing you, and you're happy.
Smells pretty good, don't it?
Don't make me believe. Don't try to make me believe that. Your room smelling like a dead dog from sodomy being performed in every night. You got to sleep in that mess every night, and you're happy.
Yeah,
people want to tell us, hey, don't be so graphic. Don't be so direct. We don't have time to fool around with this. Time is running out. We have to be direct. We have to be graphic. We don't have time to play with you. The end is at hand. You see, the whole world is lying in the wicked one. Economic depravity is taking hold of the world. They're about to change into a non-cash society as they implode life as you've known it all this time. The way you've known life is going away. The middle class is going away. Homes are being taken from people. The same bank that's foreclosing on your home is now offering to rent you your own home back to you again.
and all these guys lining their pockets with all this money that's being funneled to them, to the point now where they're going to cap salaries. This place is turning into a communistic state, and what's coming here soon is happening overseas now, where the people are rioting in the streets in Paris and in Greece and wherever else they're doing. There's numerous places right now that are they're just exploded, because it's happening everywhere.
Greece,
and China coming here. We're not.
Yeah.
As hard as this place is going to fall, because it's been so built up and so powerful. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's going to be rough.
Prepare for martial law and tanks in the street and the National Guard being called up.
It's happening.
Because the Americans cannot take the strain and stress of not having what they want.
Right, and we've been made fat, dumb, and happy. This place is fat, dumb, and happy. And we got to wake up, trim down, and get for real about what's happening. And be honest, be truthful about it. This is really happening. The war's coming.
And you're looking at this every day on the news. CNN, Fox News, Headline News, MSNBC, telling you all the financial things that are happening. This is not made up. It's happening right in plain view.
My thing right now with the news, there's one broadcast that I always miss, because I think it comes on kind of early, but it's on PBS. I think it comes out of the BBC. Mm-hmm. And they just tell the news. It's like kind of like, for the most part, there's always something crazy, but for the most part, it's pretty just facts, telling you what's happening. Yeah. But everything else, man, it's just all just these yackers and people just talking about their opinions and acting like they're trying to, come up with solutions and answers. There is no solutions and answers to this junk. Right. This stuff is being orchestrated.
And they're controlling your mind through what they're calling the news. When actually it's all just something it's like this pseudo argument that goes on between Rush Limbaugh on the right and Sean Hannity on the right, and then people on the left. Right. I heard a guy the other day call Sean Hannity's show and asked him, Sean, what do you think about the Bilderbergers and their influence on the cashless society and what they're doing through the banking empire? Sean Hannity said, I don't know what you're talking about, and switched to another caller immediately, because he's been told not to divulge the things of this secret clandestine operation. He's a hired hand made into a millionaire in order to carry forth the wishes of this clandestine operation.
Because that's what always happens, that the first thing is a personal attack talking about how you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy.
A conspiracy theorist.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. You're a nut. Look at Rush Limbaugh. He'll make $400 million between now and like 2016 or whatever. But he's getting paid to keep stirring up you people who call yourself right-wing conservative Christians and believing in this garbage Rush Limbaugh is espousing, and you made yourself into exactly what he wants you to be, a ditto head.
A ditto head?
Yeah, they call Rush ditto Rush. I agree with you. Sean Hannity, you're a great American. This stuff is brainwashing.
Okay, now I'll address the left. People like Keith Olbermann, all this compassion coming out of the left, and he's talking about the worst person in the world, and they're the worst. There's really no difference between them.
No difference.
It's all Satan's gesturing and posturing and opinionizing and just confusion. It's just a realm of confusion.
So he can bring peace to the world his way.
It's happening. Order through chaos.
Order through chaos.
That's what's happening.
The old Hegelian dialectic. You create chaos, you can create a thesis, and then you present an antithesis, and then finally you get synthesis.
Which is the solution.
The solution. The final solution is synthesis. Hitler's final solution was the extermination of the Jews. That he called it the final solution, and began to exterminate 6 million Jews. Something that now one Roman Catholic bishop says never happened. Yeah. All right, now look at Mark chapter 9 again. An unclean spirit. More insight here. We're taking a lot of time, I know, but we're trying to make you see this invasion from the spirit world. Mark chapter 9 verse 14, and when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them, and the scribes questioning with them. And straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed, and running to him saluted him. And he asked the scribes, what question you with them? And one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which hath a dumb spirit. The Greek word alalos. It means mute. Not dumb in that he's not intellectual or stupid, but dumb in that he cannot speak. He's a dumb spirit, a mute spirit.